So here we go again. The year went by so fast, and we're already starting to pull our snakes out for the next breeding season of 2023. It's a struggle, it's a lot of work, but it's all worth it once you see those babies, those beautiful eggs, those beautiful hatchlings. There's nothing like it. Now I'm going to be taking all my breeders out of Brumation today and showing you them. It's going to be an amazing video. So grab a coffee, sit back and relax. Hey guys, welcome to another video here at Cloud Colubrids. A beautiful hot day out here in South Florida. I had a long day at work. I didn't get too much sleep last night, so I'm really tired. I didn't really feel like even doing a video today, but it's March 1st, so I gotta take my snakes out of Brumation, and I wanna show you guys the whole process that I do when I breed my snakes. So I broke out the camera. I got this old shirt on. I didn't get fancy for the video, but I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna go grab a coffee, try and get perked up for this video, and I'm gonna start taking out the snakes. I'll be right back. So if you guys normally watch my videos, you know I like my Stumptown iced coffee. So I like to put a little bit of brown sugar and cream, mix it up, and pour the coffee on top. And that's that nice, beautiful, it's a beautiful bottle, it's a beautiful coffee. Stumptown, we're gonna crack it open real quick. And here's to you guys. Alright guys, so I want to make a toast to all the beautiful snakes that are going to be breeding this season. I'm going to take them out of Brumation. Hopefully they get acclimated, and there's a lot of romance in the air in this room this year. We have a lot of beautiful eggs, a lot of beautiful babies. So we're going to make a toast to that, and to all the breeders breeding these amazing snakes, doing what you're passionate about, and all the people watching these videos. Here's to you. Oh yeah, already feeling that caffeine going into my system. I'm tired, but the caffeine's kicking in. I'm feeling nice. I'm gonna take a couple more sips and get this video started. So now I put my snakes in Brumation into the cooler on December 6th, and I took them out today, which is March 1st, which is 3 months, a little shy of 3 months. I like to keep my snakes in Brumation the normal winter season. Some people want to get babies early, so they put them in a couple of months early before the winter starts. I like to keep it consistent every year. Around December, put them in and take them out around March. You could do 2 months. Some need a little bit more, but I'm going to be taking them out now. I still have a lot of babies that I posted on Morph Market, California king snakes. So I still have a lot of those from last season. I have a bunch of Nelson's milk snakes and Tarahumara mountain king snakes, just a couple of those I haven't even posted yet. So I'm gonna start posting those, free up a little bit more space. And you know what? I think this is gonna be a really good season. I can't wait. So let me go grab those snakes. I'll show you those beautiful, beautiful girls, and there's a couple of handsome boys too, so I'll be right back. So here's my cooler. Everybody's in Brumation looking good. We're gonna start taking them out. We're gonna be leaving the gray bands in the cooler for 2 more weeks. And we're gonna be leaving the Tarahumara Mountain Kings in for 3 more weeks. Now they're looking really good. These Tarahumara Mountain Kings like it a little bit cooler during Brumation than the regular Cali Kings, so I'm gonna leave them in a little bit longer, and they also like a longer Brumation, so we're gonna keep those in for a little bit longer on the Mountain Kings and Gray Banded Kings. Alright guys, I got all of my king snakes right there. They were in the cooler for 3 months at 55 degrees. A couple of days it went down a little bit cooler than that. Now you don't want to take those snakes and put them directly into a heated rack. They'll get a little shocked. That wouldn't be really nice of you. You want to take them and gradually get them back up to temperature. So I'm taking them out of the cooler. I'm gonna leave them in those bins with no heat. Just let them get that light coming back into the bins because they were also in the dark. And maybe 3 or 4 days, then you could put them in the rack, get them adjusted slowly. So I'm gonna show you those real quick, and then I'm gonna go get those corn snakes. Alright guys, this is Cleopatra, my female het ghost California king snake from Clayton Carlisle. She's got that beautiful pattern. If I touch her, ooh, she's cold. Now I'm gonna leave her in here. Really beautiful girl, and this is the first time I'm gonna be breeding her in hopes to produce some Palmer Ghost, beautiful Palmer Ghost Cali Kings. Now this is Scorpion. Scorpion is the male that's gonna be pairing with Cleopatra. Also, Het Palmer Ghost. Beautiful, beautiful Cali King. You can't really tell right now. He's cold. He's a little shriveled up. Not looking his best. You know, if you just woke up, you didn't put no makeup on, you didn't take a shower, your hair's all messy, you wouldn't look too good either. So he's been in a cooler for 3 months. He hasn't eaten. He didn't really lose any weight. He looks pretty good. You know, I also picked up from Clayton Carlisle, and both of these were first-time breeders. Now this is Raven. You can see she pushed a lot of that bedding all the way to one side. I guess she was hanging out in that little area. Now she is a beautiful black and white banded Cali King. And she's a big girl. This will be her first time breeding. That's Raven. And she's gonna be breeding with this male right here. This is one of my favorite Cali Kings in the collection. This guy's name is Shadow. You guys watch my channel, you know Shadow. Beautiful, nice thin bands, nice markings. Look at that slow tongue flicker. He's been in the cold for a while. Normally that flicker will be a lot quicker than that. Now he looks a little dull right now, but trust me, this snake right here is one of the nicest snakes in my collection once he's looking his best. And another first-time breeder. Alright guys, so here are my corn snakes. I do have a pair of Cali Kings here. Apollo, the male, and Xena, beautiful, beautiful black and white banded Cali King female. She produced some amazing babies last year. Now I didn't have room in the cooler for all of them. Next year I plan to get another cooler so I can fit all my king snakes in the cooler. Now you know, corn snakes don't need to be brumated. I've spoke to many breeders who don't brumate them at all with great results. And I've also spoken to breeders that say it's definitely recommended. So I do like to take them out of the rack, out of the heat, cover them just by keeping them in the dark helps a lot. And I put the air as low as it goes, but it didn't get close to the temperature as the cooler. We kept them at around 65 degrees. So we will be putting them in the rack since they didn't get too cold, but make sure not to put the heat on. So I'm gonna show you those snakes right now. Alright, so this is the beautiful Xena who produced some amazing babies. I bred her for the first time last year. She's het albino, produced that beautiful albino girl, Albany. Let me show you Albany real quick. Look at Albany, the only albino in the clutch from Xena and Edge last season. Just an amazing looking girl, real nice, high, clean, crisp. High white. I just love these albinos. Give you guys an overhead view. Beautiful, nice pink. Just give you a quick look. That's mama. And that's baby. And I keep saying girl, it's a boy. It's a boy. But those pink colors always throw me off. I keep calling it a girl, but it is a boy. You can see it right there. That's the label. So now this is the beautiful thing about YouTube and you guys watching these videos. I didn't have the opportunity to put her in the cooler and get her down to that 55-degree range. She stayed around 65. We had a couple of nights. It got real cold in the high 50s. So we're gonna see, are we still gonna get a beautiful clutch even though we weren't able to get the perfect Brumation conditions? That's yet to be seen, but next year we'll have another cooler, so hopefully we have room for everybody. All right, so now I'm gonna put her back in her bin. And there she is. I got her on paper towel. After I pair her with her male, you'll be able to see if they leave any stains behind, evidence of the breeding and the lock. And then I'll take out the paper and put some bedding, make it nice and comfortable, and give her a lay box. So up next, Apollo, my ink drop male I got from Don Shore's 2019 male. He produced some really nice babies last season. Now I'm gonna be pairing him with Xena, that girl I just showed you this year. Last year I paired him with Edge, but Edge is gonna have a year off. I'm gonna give him the year off. And I'm really pretty sure this guy's not het albino, but you never know, we might be in for a surprise. And him with Xena, who knows what we're gonna get, some beautiful babies. He has a nice, crisp, high white. Now let me show you a couple of the babies that Apollo produced last season. This is one of my favorites. This is actually my favorite of the available babies. This is a male. You could see the way the pattern breaks up. There's like a little zipper going on. Super high, clean white. Show you him in a little bit better of lighting. He's got a really crisp, high, clean white to him. He's my favorite of the ones that are available, eating really well. And this guy, if nobody picks him up, I'll probably just keep him here and breed him in the future. I really like this guy, but I just don't have space to keep every one of these beautiful babies. Now this is the male that I held back from Apollo. Now if you look at his eye, you see it's turning blue. This guy's deep in shed. Once he sheds, that white is so crisp. Those blacks are really nice and deep. He has a straight, nice looking Dalmatian pattern. Once I saw this guy come out of the egg, I knew I had to have him. Now I named him Apollo Jr. So this is Apollo Jr. I'll show you him again when he's done shedding. Just a beautiful snake. And this is the only one I held back in the clutch. Beautiful baby. So up next, this is my coral snow male. His name is Cactus. Now the reason why I named him Cactus, if you could see right there, around his pink borders is green. It's outlined by green, like a halo. It's really hard to see the halo green on camera. You can't see it right there a little bit, but because it has some green in it, I named him Cactus. Got this guy from South Mountain Reptiles, Don. So I got Cactus's bin all set up. He's right there roaming around. Now you always want to put the male into the female's bin, introduce the male into the female's bin, so there will not be any breeding taking place in this bin. Otherwise I wouldn't have put this bedding. So there's Cactus. And this is his girl, Pearl. I named this girl Pearl. Can you guess why? Her motley pattern has those beautiful little hurricane circles that are pure white. They look like little pearls all over her body. Got a little zigzag going on there. Got this girl from South Mountain Reptiles as well. So South Mountain Reptiles to South Mountain Reptiles. should produce some amazing babies. Give you guys a nice look at this beautiful girl, Pearl. Now, she's not looking her best, but still looking beautiful. Alright guys, take a look at Nevada. Nevada is a Miami Tessera from Carol Huddleston. Now this girl's not looking her best. She hasn't eaten in about 3 months, but she really didn't lose much size to her. Now this is my largest female. I raised her up from a little baby. She was about that big. I'll show you a picture of her. I got her from Morph Market from Carol Huddleston. And this is my most anticipated pairing. The lighting in this room right now isn't too good. The sun's starting to go down. But trust me, this is one of the most amazing snakes in my collection. And I just can't wait to see if she produces good eggs. Big girl. I haven't measured her, but she's a big girl. So hopefully, first time breeder. Maybe she'll have a beautiful clutch. Now I don't want to disturb her too much, so let me put her in her bin. So this is Paprika. You guys watch my channel, you know Paprika, my Extreme Abbott's Okatee. I bred her for the second year. The first year she had infertile eggs. The second year, which is last year, she produced a beautiful clutch of babies. I'll show you one of her babies or two of her babies now that I held back. Riddler and Paprika make some beautiful Extreme Abbott's Okatees. He's not as extreme as Paprika, but he's beautiful. Look at his underside. Pure orange and black. Usually it's black and white checkerboard, but this guy has that orange belly. He's got a little bit more of an orange tint to him. Just a beautiful, beautiful male. So let me show you a couple of the babies that Riddler and Paprika produced last season that I held back. Now, this girl ate yesterday, so I don't really want to take her out, but you can see, look at how thick the black is around those saddles. She's more extreme than both Paprika and Riddler. Now, this is Burmese about a month ago. In the natural sunlight, you could see how she looks. The room's a little dim, so you can't really see her color. She's just an amazing, amazing snake. And now this is the male that I held back. Ramses, that's his name. I have this little ram skull. This little ram skull that I had in there with him since he was a baby, because I knew I was gonna hold him back. So I put it in there just so I don't forget which baby it was. And there's Ramses, really extreme, but he has a nice zigzag pattern. Show you him in some better lighting. He has a real nice zigzag pattern. Really, really extreme. Hard to see it in the lighting. I just don't want to pick him up because he just finished eating yesterday. But I held these two back, and I have a couple others here that are already sold. The whole clutch sold. Just waiting on the weather to get better in those states so I can ship them out. So give you guys a look at Ramses in the natural sunlight. You can see he looks so much better when you bring him outside. This was about a month ago, so the colors were slightly different, but just an amazing snake. And now for the last two, this is Hansel and Gretel. That's Gretel right there, and that's Hansel. They look like regular basic corn snakes, but these are Hetfer palmetto. I got these from Lee Abbott. He has some of the nicest palmetto corn snakes, so hopefully I get some baby palmettos pairing these. Now, I bred these 2 years in a row, and both times all the eggs were infertile. So this will be my last time trying. I'll try a couple of times to get a couple of locks to ensure. Man, I had fun showing you those snakes. Just had to come outside, get some fresh air. The sun is about to set, so it's starting to get a little bit cooler. Now, I want to wrap up the video I'm gonna be showing you every step of the process that I use. Now, every breeder does something a little bit different, so just stick to the basics. It's a little complicated when you're breeding for the very first time, because you could post a question on Facebook and get 20 different answers from 20 different breeders. You can Google something. One site will say, do it this way. Another site will oppose what that site said, so it can get a little complicated at times. But my advice is just stick to the basics. Get a book, read, or just ask a well-known breeder who you know is successful, and just try and stick to the basics. You could alter a little bit, so with your conditions, not everything's gonna be identical from breeder to breeder, different location. But you know what? Don't get caught up in all the controversy. Just keep it simple. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go cook a nice little dinner. I had my coffee. I might even take a nap because I'm really tired. But I wanted to show you guys these snakes, and I'm gonna be showing you the whole process. So stay tuned for the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hey guys, welcome to another video here at Cloud. Had an itch in my nose. Get open real quick. Now I put my snakes in Brumation. Now I put my of winter, and I take them out today, which is March 1st. So that's December, January, February, March, November, December, January.
What a joker!